welcome to my workspace. Just want to give a quick shout out to my local indie in Omaha, Nebraska, the Bookworm. And if you live nearby, definitely go there. They do great curbside pickups for book buyers, and you can also get my signed books there. So shout out to my own local indie. All right, so let's talk a little bit about my workplace. This is pretty much where it all happens. It's, I think, technically supposed to be a dining area, but I took it over for my own. I have one of these desks that allows me to pull this up so I can stand for those periods of time when I'm having back pain, because I'm not a spring chicken anymore, and that happens. I have one of my little writing companions. This is Piper. In my arms, and she is usually somewhere nearby, oftentimes over at the window, which I will show you. And my other dog, Sawyer, likes to hang out right here next to me, so he's got his whole setup there as well. In my work area, I usually have tons and tons of Post-it notes, and this is actually really cleaned up, but usually it's just littered with Post-it notes everywhere because I need them just to keep my mind straight. And then I usually have a pile of books that I'm doing for research purposes, and books that I also need to read that I have. These are actually bought from indie bookstores, so I have some catching up to do here. And one of the things that I love is being able to stare out the window, because I have to take frequent mental breaks, and there are two ways that I do that. One is by looking at my bird feeders. I have these 2 window bird feeders and binoculars so I can spy on the birds. And I also have a pond outside, so usually checking out the pond and the fish, and oftentimes just running out there to see how things are going. So this is where Piper likes to sit. She hangs out here and stares at the squirrels. And then I'm gonna show you a little bit of the junk that's on my desk also. Unfortunately, I have a lot of junk on my desk, even though I tend to be not that much of a collector, but these things have accumulated over time, and they kind of mean a lot to me. So over here I have a big jar full of beautiful shells from some of our vacations with the family, some little things that my kids have made. This is actually the 1918 influenza in plush form from Giant Microbes. I'm gonna put him back down. And then I have one of my favorite paperweights and a bunch of beautiful little marbles. This one is actually really special to me. It is a Lake Superior agate. And I've been obsessed with Lake Superior since I was a little girl, and I ended up writing a book that took place there called the November Girl. And then these are a couple of these old-timey tonics. This one actually has strychnine in it. This one has mercury in it, and this one's totally fake, but it's a reproduction of Bayer's heroin. But it's kind of funny to have that there. I write a lot about things like that, in particular my last book, Opium and Absinthe, that actually plays a little bit of a bit part. So this is basically where I work. I'm distracted constantly. You can tell by all the stuff that's in my office area, but somehow it manages to work, and I make my deadlines. So thanks for coming to visit my work area. This is where it all happens.